Hi, this is Ray from Honey Top Bees. I am not happy right now. Probably 3 or 4 days ago. And I had a pretty good mite drop since then. And I don't know if that can be a contributing factor to the bees absconding, but I've been treating them for mites all year. It's not like they've been ignored. I'm about to go into this hive. I haven't opened it yet, and I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. This was one of my strongest hives all year long. As a matter of fact, I had planned to graft off of the queen in the spring. She was about 2 years old, and I was going to graft off of her and replace her and then use her grafts because I love this queen. She was doing a great job. About a week ago, a lot of activity around here. This hive felt like it was being robbed, but it was still strong. It had it's got 3 boxes. They were all full of bees. I came in after the robbing that I think I saw and filled it back up with resources and thought I had stopped it. But today, there's no activity. 2 days ago, lots of activity. Other hives all have activity. I'm about to go in it. I think they're gone. I don't think they got killed by the robbing, but I've seen this before where after a robbing, the remaining bees just abscond. And I have a feeling that's what happened here. But you're gonna look at it with me in live. Maybe I'll be wrong, but let's see what we have inside of this hive. Honestly, I don't wanna go in and look at this. I'm so upset that I might have lost one of my best hives this late in the season. This is the very beginning of November here. Although this video may not come out for a few weeks, that's the time of frame that we're looking at here, and I am in South Carolina. Let's take a look together. Oh boy. I think except for a few stragglers, this one might be empty. There's nothing in the top box. There's a yellow jacket in here. That's never a good sign. I can't tell you how frustrating this is. There's no bees in this hive. I mean, I don't mean literally. There's probably 20 bees in this hive. I'm going to inspect it a little bit more and see if I can see the cause of what's going on here. But I think they just got robbed out because there was plenty of honey in here, and there is not a lick of honey in here now. I got to tell you, robbing this year has been brutal. Got a wax moth in here. I'm going to freeze these frames. But yeah, this has been a brutal year for robbing for me. I've never had a year quite this bad. It's amazing how quick the wax moths get into these hives too. But yeah, I've got yellow jackets in these hives already. I'll show you. When you've got yellow jackets inside of your hives, you know that they've already been cleaned out. Oh, this just breaks my heart. How I can tell that there's robbing is I can just see how much damage there is to the wax. I can take a good look at the bottom board. These bees that are flying around here is another yellow jacket. This one's gonna die because I'm angry. But there's nothing in here. Not a drop of honey, not a drop of nectar. A couple of queen cups. There's nothing to look at. This is a pretty boring video, I bet, because this hive is completely empty. There's not, I just can't even get my head around this because it was so viable. There is no resources in here at all. Nothing. No honey, no nectar, no pollen. It has been completely wiped out, and whatever bees were in here are gone. This is one of the harder parts of beekeeping, to be honest with you. You work so hard, and you know, I've been feeding this hive all year, all summer, to keep it viable. You get to the end of the year and then they leave. Kill a few hive beetles, make me feel better. You know, there's quite a few mites in here. I'm going to show you this because I just hit this with oxalic. I always say oxalic acid. It's oxalic acid. And I don't know if they're going to all fall off. I'm going to hold this still. But you see all these mites in here? There's quite a few of them. I just hit this a couple of days ago, probably 3 or 4 days ago. And it had a pretty good mite drop since then. And I don't know if that can be a contributing factor to the bees absconding, but I've been treating them for mites all year. It's not like they've been ignored. All right. Wish I had better news. I'm going to kill a yellow jacket. Make me feel better. Oh well, one of the joys of beekeeping. And I say that in question marks. There are a lot of joys in beekeeping, but this is frustrating. Inside my bee room, and I am taking all these frames, I'm freezing them. It's amazing how quick the wax moths, you see the webbing of the wax moth right there. It's amazing how quick they can get into a hive. Just a couple of days since I last inspected it. Here's another wax moth right here.